Good day everyone, today I'm gonna share with you my experience with Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. I've been using it since its release and it is time to have a look to some of the nice features of this smartphone. So without further ado, let's get to it. As for first feature, let's go to setting and then go to display. In here, we can adjust the motion smoothness, which can be selected between high and standard. At the moment, I cannot choose the high because when we go to screen resolution, if you choose wide quad high definition plus, then you are not able to choose the 120 Hz unless make it full HD plus, apply it. Then if I go to motion smoothness, I can choose the high refresh rate, which would be easier to see when you scroll it up and down. Apply. The next feature is the edge panel. In here, you can see a corner, which if I swipe it, it shows different tools. For instance, in here I have compass, tally counter, a flashlight. Let me turn it on. Then you can even increase and decrease the brightness. And then we have the surface level, which is the nice feature to have, and the ruler, which you can set it between centimeter or inches. In order to activate the edge panel, you go to setting, then go to display. In here, we have the edge panel, which you can activate or deactivate it. Swipe left, I have options like a rectangle, oval, animation, pin to screen. Each of them, they have their own purpose. For the rectangle, I can select it and then choose some part of the screen, snap it and have it here. Can download it or share it with someone. And the oval is, of course, is oval shape. Animation, you can record your screen, what you do, and share it with others. For pin to screen, same thing, you can adjust it. Once you press the pin to screen, can minimize it and always accessible to share or have a look. Nice thing is that you can move it up or down and adjust it wherever feeling more comfortable. For instance, if you hold your phone with one hand, swipe it left. If you don't need it, tap it on the screen and it disappears. When you lock the screen, you don't want to unlock, you're still able to use it. Next feature is blue light filter. In order to activate or deactivate it, you go to setting, again display, and in here we have blue light filter, which you can customize it and give it a schedule, what time you want it to be activated, start time. For instance, for my case is 10:30 p.m. and end time is 8:30 a.m. Next feature I'm gonna show you enable you to not use the power button ever again, which is double tap to turn on and turn off the phone. In order to activate it, go to setting and then scroll down to advanced feature. Then in here we have motion and gestures. To activate it, just click it on, and for double tap to turn off the screen, also you can just turn it on. In that case, every time turn on and turn off the screen by only double tap on it. The next feature is to activate the QR code from your camera. When you press camera in setting, we have this button in here. By activate it, whenever you use your camera, if you see a QR code, it automatically appears. Tap here to go to the website or web page you need to register. And we can't talk about this phone and not mentioning about the camera. Let's press on here. By default, the 64 megapixel camera is not activated. In order to activate that, we're going to aspect ratio, press it, and then in here we have the option to activate 64 megapixel camera. And then in here we can choose different aspect ratios, full, the whole screen covered, and then 1/1, 9/16, and different aspect ratios, which you can try and choose one of them. If you choose 64 megapixel, 1 minute recording is taking around half of gigabyte RAM. Be aware of that when you are recording a video. And let me take a picture. You can zoom up to 30x And then we have the sensor for depth, as they call it, bokeh effect, and focus. That's the purpose of having those for cameras, plus the sensors, laser for adjusting the depth and focus. In the end, if you have any question, leave a comment below, and thank you for watching. Them as always, see you next time.